Good morning. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Popcorn Chicken. God, I love that intro. It's so pumps your blood up, ready to go. Talk about cool things in Hollywood. There's some stuff going on in Hollywood. Oh, some cancellations, some theories, some rumors. We're gonna get into it all. He loves swishing his Jolly Ranchers when he's watching his movie in the theaters. There he is.
Jolly Ranchers I don't do anymore, man.
What?
They're too hard.
Oh.
They take forever.
Be still, my little heart.
Although I've heard that they're doing gummy Jolly Ranchers, so I might check that out later.
Okay. As long as you're doing... How about Starburst? Do you still do Starburst?
Oh, Starburst still dope. Yep.
I don't know what it is. I know that's not healthy for you the way it's wrapped up in that toxicity of plastic gummies, but it's damn good.
It is, man. Absolutely agree.
Good morning to you too, Darth.
Morning, Darth.
And he says your music of the intro is tight. Yeah, man, it's cool stuff. I love it. It just gets you going, exhilarating. That's what it is. I'm excited to get this going. Let's start it off with birthdays. It's your birthday. We need like a 50-cent intro on that.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, then you get copyrighted 3 seconds later.
We'd have to put like an Indian remix on it or something, just so we don't get messed
No, just
up.
us singing. It's your birthday.
It's your birthday. And then we get sued for butchering his song.
They copyright us for butchering. Get out of YouTube, bums. All right, let's do some quick birthdays here. Rapid fire here. Happy birthday to Nev Campbell. Do you know Nev Campbell?
Okay, yeah. Nev Campbell. All right, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah. She was in Scream, famously known for.
That's like her most
Canadian
movie, isn't
Canadian actress. How old is good old Nev?
47.
47, you say?
I'm gonna say 47. Yeah, I don't think she's that old.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong here, but I'll see. Nev is 52.
Oh, okay. That's still not that old. She's not that bad. That age ain't that bad.
Happy birthday to Tessa Thompson, known to play.
Is that the
Valkyrie from Ragnarok? I have some things to say about this.
I'm curious. Go on.
I don't know her as a person. I don't hate her or anything like that. I can't stand that Valkyrie character at all. It's utterly useless.
When she was introduced in Ragnarok, did not mind her. Thought she was fine. But then when we found out that she was getting crowned to be the new ruler of Asgard, I was like, why?
What did she deserve it? Why did she deserve?
She ran away from home.
She ran away from her duties as a warrior.
Yeah.
She played dead.
Yeah. She didn't want to be found.
She's a coward, and then she was a drunk.
Yep.
And they were trying to do this whole redemption arc. Get out of here. There's no redemption here.
She's a Valkyrie. You know how many Valkyries are in Asgard? Why is she so special? And they have a Valkyrie queen.
Well, they all died in the war against Hela.
Right. But she only lived because she ran away like a coward.
Yeah, well, she played dead, remember? She was like, oh, I was almost dead, but I kept my eyes closed.
Yeah.
I can't stand the acting of the character. I don't know. Tessa was also in this TV show. I can't remember the name now. It's where the robots come back and take over. It was on HBO.
Was it a Netflix thing?
At HBO.
HBO.
It started off well.
Oh, was it Westworld?
Yeah, Westworld. She
Okay.
was in there later on. And she and a couple other actors, it wasn't just her fault, ruined that show. Absolutely garbage show.
I remember watching the first season.
First couple seasons good, and then it just went downhill fast.
Yeah.
Darth says Valkyrie was a whack character. She was introduced in MCU as a drunk. See, I don't mind the drunk aspect of it because it's a flawed character. What I have an issue is how are you in such a short time being given the throne of Asgard?
Yeah, nobody gets a redemption arc like that and be like, you're king all of a sudden in a short amount of time. That does not happen, man. Like her coming back as a warrior would have made more sense, not somebody ruling an entire kingdom of people.
Yeah.
As people, I would be like, who is this? Why is she our leader?
Yeah.
What has she done?
You know, it's one of those. It's like the Rey Skywalker thing where you get praised and you get loved and you get showered for doing very little.
Yeah.
Because they want certain female characters to be at front and center at all times.
Well, look, I get that. I do.
I do too.
There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. You just don't prop somebody up all of a sudden. You make them work to get there. That's how you earn the respect of people.
I mean, for example, Thor went to Hela and back to get to the throne.
Yeah.
I mean, the man lost his eye.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She didn't even go to an AA meeting.
Like, look at like Scarlet Witch's journey. You know, she started off as this manipulated kid, did a lot of bad stuff. She did her time, lost her brother, ended up saving people to become a respected hero. And then she eventually just lost her shit and went crazy a little bit at the end because they made her that way. Yeah. But people still loved her. They understood where she was coming from, you know?
For me, even the character got even worse in the second Thor movie that she was in with the Natalie Portman.
Ugh.
It got even worse. She's wearing a suit.
I mean, okay, if you're trying to blend in with Earth schematics, you know, like Earth.
Well, why is she? What is the point?
This is where it gets into integration to be less threatening.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. You coming in Asgardian armor? What are you saying? I'm here for war, dude.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that. But I just couldn't stand that character in the second Thor movie.
She was a bit
unbearable. Second movie that she was in Thor. What was it called? Gore the God Butcher? No. What's it called?
Love and Thunder.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Gross.
Bleh.
Yeah.
Love and Blunder. God, that's what this movie should have been called. And then what's the name? The director just runs away, takes his bags of cash, and says, "See ya."
Yep.
I'm
He's
out.
chilling
because he knew that it was trash.
Yep.
And he's like, "I'm out of here before I get absolutely curb stomped by the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out. I'm gonna go do other things."
God, I'm so worried about his Star Wars film that he's doing.
No, he's not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen.
No, you don't think so?
Taika. I like the guy. I think he's funny, but you can't do the same thing over and over again in every movie, every project you get.
No,
it gets annoying.
You can't disrupt character growth either, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Like, you had a good thing going, man. You made him made him depressed,
likable.
Yeah, like,
and then you just regress that. In the second movie he just regressed the character back.
Yeah, I personally believe he doesn't know how to continue the growth of a character.
No.
So he goes back to those shenanigans.
He goes to what he's comfortable with.
Yeah.
And that's fine. There's a place for it, right? But not, I think, in the MCU. What happened was he was a hot commodity, and Kevin Feige jumped on a hot commodity.
Yeah.
He was thinking this is the next James Gunn, right? And boy, was he wrong. And he jumped on it, and it worked the first time. And he's like, "All right, let's double down." Disney's like, "Let's double down." This guy made $1 billion for us in the first movie.
Yeah,
and it was like, wah, wah, wah. Yeah, it's like, no, you can get away with a little bit of Thor being silly, but that's not the character.
Nope.
It's not constant silliness and stupidness, or reflecting on his own self and crying, "Am I the right person for this hammer?" Like, God. So stupid. Anyways, so how old is Tessa? We veered way off topic.
She's like 33.
No, Tessa is 42.
Oh,
yeah. She up there.
Okay.
She up there. Let's do a couple more. Let's do this here. Happy birthday to Dakota Johnson from 50 Shades of Nonsense.
Oh, her. Okay, yes. I was like,
oh yeah, I don't like to insult people, but she thinks she's hot as shit when she ain't. Take it easy. I'm not saying I'm the next, Vogue model here, but come on, man.
It's
Why
because
is
she
she
did 50 Shades of Grey, dude.
Yeah, she
That's
all of a
why.
sudden thinks she's like one of Hollywood's hottest actress out there, literally in terms of looks and status, because you
Yeah.
did a movie about sex.
Mm-hmm. She wasn't afraid to put herself out there, and
I ain't saying she ugly or anything like that.
no, she's not. She's
Yeah.
not ugly, but she's not like Michelle Pfeiffer hot. Sydney Sweeney hot.
So now says isn't it rumored that the untitled MC movie 2027 is delayed? We will get to that
get
in
there.
a bit.
We'll get there.
Hello, Tav. Yeah,
What's up,
I don't know.
Tav?
Anyways, but hey, I don't know her. I think she's maybe a nice person. I don't know. But it's her birthday, so we're gonna be nice a little bit here. She ain't ugly either. She's still decent. And better than me by a mile.
Pop a Vogue pose, Elvin.
I will for you, Darth. I will. I'll slide in your DMs. Tao says thinking late at night, hot or getting angry.
No, this comes down to how The Office portrayed hotness. Okay, is she hot or is she not? None of this other things in between.
How old is Dakota? Well, how old is her birthday now? That she.
I'm gonna say she's 38.
Anybody want to drop a Dakota,
No.
John?
36.
What are you, prices right yourself?
What? 38, 36.
Pick one, man.
36. 36.
Okay. All right. If you guys want to drop in your guest, go ahead in 5 seconds here. Last Tessa 35. you went right underneath.
God damn it. God
no,
damn
you
it,
priced it
Jeff.
right at him. He priced it right at himself because he has to get 35, right? Dakota is 36 years old.
Oh!
Look at you with the million points.
Finally. How many episodes has it been? Like,
you've been struggling. I like her, this character. Actor. Happy birthday to Kate Winslet.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Not because I saw her boobies in Titanic. I just really think she's
That's
one of those.
First saw her. I was like 10. I was like, whoa, boobs.
Okay, you know how you want to know uncomfortable? I went and watched the movie with my sister and my mom.
Oh, I went and watched it with my mom and my dad.
Because my sister and my mom wanted to watch it, and my mom never watches movies. She doesn't care about movies, except for it's Bollywood or something.
Right.
So she's like, I want to watch Titanic. I'm like,
no,
why do you have to? I go, why did you shake your head when he said it? I want to watch Titanic.
Oh my god! Oh, dude, accent with the handshake.
The handshake gets me annoying. It gets so annoying, man. What is the point of this, people? There's 2 billion people in India that do this.
Oh my god!
You want to hang out with me?
I feel like no.
I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. No, this is me, my head shaking right here this way.
Oh my god.
Those of you listening to us, we can make fun of them because we are one of them. So you can go at somebody else.
Yeah.
Anyways,
sorry, who were we birthday again? Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet, the beautiful Kate Winslet. I put her up in one of these pedestals of amazing women who have high character. I don't know anything about her as a person, so if you know something I don't know, hey. But from my seeing her as a career person, I didn't have any issues with her. She never raised any major issues that I'm aware of. Just one of those classy. She's classy.
Yeah, she stayed in her lane.
Yeah,
I get that.
She's classy. And how old is Kate Winslet?
I'm gonna
everybody.
Her and I think Leo are about the same age, so I'm gonna say 50.
Wait. She was Padme double? What?
No, I think you're getting that confused with Keira Knightley.
Yeah, Keira Knightley. Sorry, yeah, that was a double. I don't know. Maybe he meant something. Tab, what did you mean by that, Padme?
Yeah, I'm curious now, Tav. You must explain.
How old is everybody? Drop the number. What
I'm
did
gonna
you
say
say?
she's 52. 52.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kate is 56. George says. Well, Kate is 50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she just hit that mark, eh?
It's still good mark these
Good
days.
mark. That's a good mark.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
50.
Tav says he got the wrong actor.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
Tab usually doesn't do that. Tab's
Yeah.
on point. If there's one person I can rely on this chat to get the facts straight, it's Tab. He always brings
Yeah,
it.
he's like really in it, man.
Like he's part of the show here.
Mhm.
Everybody's part of the show, but Tab's like bringing the heat every time. So, Darth, don't say that. 50, she looks older. Come on, Darth. I like her.
Don't shatter his dreams.
Yeah, one day. Let's do maybe one or two here. Let's do Ian Grufford.
What the hell is
Oh, sorry.
that?
Ian Grufford. It's a Welsh actor who was the first Reed Richards in Fantastic Four's Fox X-Men.
Oh, that guy. I was like, no
Yeah.
wonder I don't know who the fuck he is. It's like, okay. Yeah, I feel like he hasn't done anything.
I think he's been on TV shows.
I remember him doing like some sort of like detective or Dr. Morgue TV show thing after the Fantastic Four, but then after that, he just kind of disappeared. I thought he turned into Andrew Lincoln because they got like the same facial features going on.
That's it for this week. Wait, what's the date today? You know what? I'm gonna do a couple more because next week we don't have a show. I'm out of town.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a couple more because they're big ones and I don't want to miss them.
Feed the audience.
Happy birthday to Sigourney Weaver.
Wow.
Another one that's I think is classy.
Okay. I'm gonna say, oof. I don't want to do her dirty, but I think I might be here. I'm gonna say she's 68.
68. I actually walked by her once.
Where?
At the airport.
Oh.
And I was so nervous I couldn't even say hi. I just walked by. I'm like, okay.
Tell me you just did the whole staring thing. Like,
no, I just walked right by her.
Here.
I'm like, oh my god, this is Sigourney Weaver. Wow. And then I just walked right by her. I didn't even say nothing. No autograph, no picture.
Didn't want to be that person, huh?
I was like, I don't want to be most bumbling, but it's you.
Oh my god. Starstruck actually came to Elvin.
Yeah. This was in my earlier days when I was like, a kid.
That's fair. That's fair.
How old is Sigourney, you said?
I said 68.
That's a 70. Sigourney Weaver is 75.
Oh, whoa. She looks good for 75. Holy shit.
She's in the new Star Wars movie. The one that's Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's going back to space where it's not as scary. Nice.
She takes the fork away from Grogu or the food away from Grogu. Grogu's trying to pull the food at the diner and she just grabs it from him.
Okay.
That movie's gonna so bomb.
Yeah, I'm worried about that. The Mandalorian started so strong, man.
Sorry, not the one with Ryan Gosling. The Mandalorian movie. Separate movie. My bad. Happy birthday to one of my favorite actors in Hollywood, the awesome Matt Damon.
Oh,
yeah, okay. He's my top 3. So maybe I should do a top 5 of my favorite actors.
Okay.
Let's go.
Top 5 favorite actors with your number 1 rated movie about them. With them.
You know what I'll do? I'll take it one step further. I'll do a top favorite male actors, and I'll do another one with the female actors down the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe that can be the kind of thing we got going on for the month of October. Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
Old is Matt?
We'll see.
How old is Matt?
I'm gonna say.
Hey, he'd quote it from one of my favorite movies.
You like that?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I actually said that when I used to play soccer a lot. Every time I'd score a goal, I'd be like, "How you like them apples?" Half my team won't know what the hell I'm saying. Half the team like, hey, I
What
remember that."
apples? What do you mean? Where's the
Yeah,
apples,
where does
man?
this apple?
Oh shit.
It's one of my favorite movies, though, for a whole bunch of reasons.
That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
some of them I can talk about, some of them I can't talk about. So,
Gotcha.
how old is Matt? You said?
I'm gonna say 57.
Have a good one. Take care.
See you, Darth.
57, you said?
Yeah.
For 785,000 points, Tav got it right. He's 54.
Whoa. Well done, Tav. Right on point.
The Born.
You
You remember that those clips that everyone uses when somebody does like some sort of Jesus, that must be Jason
Bourne.
I think that's Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason
There
Bourne.
was some priceless editing, man. There was some priceless editing. My God.
You know, now
Jesus
that
Christ.
Tav said that, I feel like ever since that was introduced in the Jason Bourne film, a lot of movies started using that kind of truck goes by, person disappears. Freaking train goes by, person disappears. Like what the like how, dude?
I think it's a staple in Hollywood.
Yeah.
It goes back generations.
I'm like, one day I'd like to learn to do that. Just grip onto a bus and fly with it, dude.
Yeah, you use the hands probably, but you can give it a good
Rip
old
your
try.
arms off.
Good old the spirit try there, the college try. Matt Damon is 54. Happy birthday to Matt. Happy birthday to Nick Cannon.
Whoa. Okay.
How old is Nick Cannon?
What's he like? 47 now?
Is that your guess?
That's my guess. 47.
Love Don't Cost a Thing. Gigolo are some of the movies that he's done.
His own TV show, Wild and Out.
Is it still on?
I don't know actually. I love the comedy bits of it. That shit was pretty good show, but I don't know if it's still on.
They got some smoking mamas there.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking mamas.
Mm-hmm. I think that's where Matt Rife got his start.
How old you said Nick is?
I think I said 47.
Tav says 44. I think Tav's cheating because he is 44 years old.
Holy shit.
Tav, there's no way you got two in a row.
He really likes Nick Cannon.
He follows his career. He follows his career. Yes. That is it for Hollywood birthdays. Let's do some events in Hollywood, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay. In 2004, Martha Stewart begins 5 months incarceration in a federal prison camp. She did 5 months, man. She came out with tattoos in her arm.
She came out a different human being.
Yo, I bet she was probably like the most popular person there because she would like take the prison food and make it into like really good food.
You know what? I wouldn't doubt that's how she survived in there.
Yeah, she's like, look, just give me some salt and pepper. You go get oregano from the yard, okay? We're gonna get some onions, and we're gonna make this thing good, okay? So that's how she kept alive there, right?
Tav says I got Matt Damon right because I'm so gay for him.
Hey, you're not the only one, buddy.
You're not the only one. Oh shit!
How you like them apples?
Yeah, but yeah, Martha Stewart definitely cooked for everybody. Like protect her at all costs. Nobody touches her in the prison.
Yeah. That's why Snoop collided with her. She's like, Snoop's like, you're harder than me, girl. You did time in prison where I'm just a pretender.
Yeah.
In 1992, this goes back to last week, a movie called Under Siege starring Steven Seagal drops.
Oh, you tell me where they go. My ponytail is majestic. What the fuck?
I can't believe your dad made you watch those movies.
Dude, he loves Steven Seagal. It was like, I don't know. I thought he was a little gay for Steven Seagal, to be honest. Like, goddamn.
No thanks. Speaking of Tessa Thompson, in 2017, Thor Ragnarok dropped. I swear to God, we didn't plan for. I didn't even know this. 2017, Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, the first one. Yeah.
Damn.
Time doesn't to wait for you, boy. 8 years in the mix.
Time has just flown by. Oh my god!
Look at you all depressed.
Look, man. I was like, I swear it felt like that came out like 3 years ago. Holy
The second
shit.
movie did, not the first one. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. So 2017, Taika drops Thor Ragnarok.
Wow.
Let's do one more. Some of the stuff that have been circulating back now since we did it for over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll just do this because it's so popular. 2023 concert film Taylor Swift The Eras Tour premieres. It's probably the greatest tour in terms of monetary.
I think people were trying to compare her to like Michael Jackson's as to
And the
who would be more
Beatles.
successful, and I'm just like, if Michael Jackson was in this era now, he'd blow everybody out the water.
Oh, you would have to do 3 or 4 shows per city,
Yeah.
minimum.
Yeah.
And the tour would start 1 year and probably not end until like 3 years later.
Yep.
Because every country and every city in the world would want to host it.
Mm-hmm.
America alone would have like 30 gates.
Some or more, to be honest. Yeah.
Like then, I mean, I'm not saying like there's people that love her, and that's good because of the demographics there. Middle-aged women with their daughters. I get it.
Yeah.
That's what she's targeting. And if there's people outside of that like it, that's cool. Whatever. I don't care. I never care for any of her music. It's not my thing.
Nope.
That's all it is.
Same.
There's no hate towards it at all. But I had people, paying. I knew people that would pay like $2,000 to watch this.
I know a guy who paid like $3,500 for a ticket, and it wasn't even a good seat. It wasn't even a good seat. It was far in the back. Far in the back.
Taz says something very true. Michael Jackson is more of a singer and a female singer than Taylor Swift. Come on.
And he's entertaining to watch on stage.
Oh yeah, well,
yeah.
Because for me, I find Taylor Swift found her audience and just doubled down on it.
Yeah, which was the smart thing to do.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna hit this market and I'm gonna hit it hard, and she did.
Yeah. And then she slowly started changing her style a little bit to integrate her audience into her music.
Well, she found something very common with middle-aged women. They bash on their exes, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, that's a lot of people can relate to this, and they're all gonna buy my album.
Mm-hmm.
Or stream my album now. I sound like I'm old. Buy my album. Taz says MJ would destroy Taylor Swift if he would. Absolutely.
100%.
Not even
100%.
close.
I agree.
Not even close.
Michael Jackson has such a worldwide freaking reach, man. It's insane.
Yeah. 100%.
I watch, now this made me think of Michael Jackson. I remember watching this clip of this like Michael Jackson impersonator walk around with his wife in Vegas, and he stopped to look at this other Michael Jackson impersonator watching him dance, and he stood there like, okay, yeah, you're good. I'm like, you're not even the real one, man. Shut up. Who are you to judge? And then he started dancing with them, and they both sucked.
I went on a trip to Jamaica. It's maybe about 8 years ago. And it was Jamaica, and it was a nice, beautiful spot. And they had at nighttime they had shows. So every night you go, there's a different show, and one of the nights was Michael Jackson night. Imagine Jamaican Michael Jackson. It's just like, and then he pulls the moonwalk, and then he's like, "Yeah, man,
Billie Jean Bumbleclad boy."
I'm sorry for everybody who's Jamaican. We apologize right now for absolutely butchering your cultures and singing. Because we're pathetic. Anyway, but the man tried. The man hit all the moves, though. He hit all the moves.
Okay,
my man did all the moves, including the moonwalker, which I was looking forward to, and I had front row seats to it because I'm like, I want to see it.
That's fair.
And he did it. He did a good job. So shout out to Jamaican hotels that do Michael Jackson.
Favorite Michael Jackson movie?
Free Willy. I cried when he leaped over that water and he went into the ocean. I cried. I was like, "Go, Willie, go!"
For me, it's Moonwalker. The Moonwalker. When he transforms into that transformer, he just blasts everybody and takes off to the moon. I'm like, it's the last time I'll ever see him. It's the last. That man had superpowers before superpowers are crazy, man. He went from being a Lamborghini to a Jaguar.
Cass said kids got free admission.
Oh shit!
At the ranch or at the theater or both? Oh man. Okay, we're done for birthdays and events now. We're good. We good now. We good. The Smashing Machine is tracking to open with 6-7 million domestically
on a budget of 50.
Is that a misprint? There must have been 60 to 70 million domestically.
No, I think they're right.
And well, people, Hollywood and Rock ass kissers are all loving it.
Right? Of course they are. It's The Rock.
They're saying he deserves an award for this. I don't know. You know what? Let's not be too negative here. I have not seen it. I will go check it out, not in theaters because
I'll wait for it to come to stream.
I'm not going to give The Rock any more money anymore. I spent tons of stuff towards The Rock in terms of apparels and things like that. I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah, I was a big fan of him like when he first came out, and then these last few years, I've just kind of lost a lot of like respect for the dude.
Speaking of losing respect for a dude, Diddy has been sentenced to 4 years and 2 months.
That's crazy. That's way too short of a time, in my opinion, man. And the fact that he got let go with a lot of the allegations is insane to me.
You know what's going to happen is he's not going to serve all 4 years in jail. He's going to get house arrest for half of it, probably.
Yeah, and the Diddy parties are going to continue.
In the house, yeah, with the parole office, with the parole officer.
Yep. Money does crazy things in America, man.
Jason Bateman, who I like a lot in Ozark.
He's a good actor.
Man, he killed it in Ozark. If you haven't seen Ozark, go check it out. That is some good times. Have you seen it?
Only the first season. Yeah. I know. But
what are you doing to me, man?
At least I started it. Okay.
What show you're supposed to do for homework? You were supposed to do something for homework, and you didn't do your homework. What was it?
I can't remember. You can just send me these things.
Send you. Go back and watch the show. That's a live recording note for you.
I feel like you've given me a lot of homework.
Jason Bateman is in talks to direct The Partner with Tom Holland. Please don't be Brokeback Mountain Part 2.
What's The Partner?
I think it's probably a law firm or something. I'm thinking.
I hope so.
Or detective. That'd be pretty cool with
that
Tom Holland. Cool. The film will follow. What tells you right here? The film will follow a young law firm partner. See, I do it.
Hey, okay, cool.
But here's a twist.
Faking
his death and fleeing into South America, stealing 90 million from a client and leaving behind his wife and kids. Whoa! I'm so in for this
Ridley
one.
Scott? What the hell? Okay.
What are we, Wesley Snipes avoiding taxes?
Damn, dude. All right.
I'm in.
Okay. I'll watch it.
I hope it's Tom Holland as a good guy. Because he sucks at bad guys.
When has he played a bad guy?
Never. He sucks. That's why. Jason Bateman should be the guy running away from his wife and kids. Because Tom Holland looks like one of his kids.
Yeah. That actually makes a lot more sense. It actually makes a lot more sense.
I'm in with this movie. This sounds so cool.
A young hotshot lawyer coming after this former partner. Yeah, that would be the way to go.
Oof. Not a lawyer, probably FBI agent or something.
Yeah.
I'm in. Let's do this. Stealing 90 million from a client.
It reminds me of Wall Street a little bit.
Maybe Tom Holland's the client. He's coming back for his money. I will find you and I will kill you.
I have a particular set
and
of
Liam Neeson shows up as a guest cameo. I'll find your money, Tom. Don't worry. Haley Steinfeld says she's now recording Beyond the... man, I don't care. This movie's taking forever to show up.
I saw that. I was like, it is what it is. We're at this point where like, just make the fucking movie and drop it.
I wonder sometimes if anything ever gets scrapped because I've said the word Miles in so many different ways and tones. They probably have a whole library. Well, it's your job to say Miles. You're the closest character to him.
She's saying what like Vin Diesel said about how he says Groot. I had to say Groot in a bunch of different ways. It wasn't just one line recording. I'm like, all right, whatever, man.
Your favorite, Kristen Dunst,
Ugh.
says she's interested in doing Spider-Man 4. Of course she is. She can't
she
land a
is.
hit.
Nope. She hasn't done anything major in a long time.
She needs that Hollywood dough. Whenever I hear an actor say that I'm interested in doing an old movie, coming back into an old movie, it's like, you are desperate. That's why you're saying this. You want to be relevant online so that the directors and studios can hear and see you and then pull you in for their revample or whatever it is that they want to do. Get your acting career back on track and get you the boatload of cash. Because realistically, you only have to do one movie probably these days with the amount of money that these actors get paid to be set for life. Like, I think an average actor probably gets like $2 to $3 million per movie.
Set for life, and as long as they live within their means, they should be pretty set up.
Like, you give somebody $3 million, the average person, they're good.
Yep.
You throw most of it into an investment, a conservative investment, you're good for the rest of your life. That doesn't mean you go buy Lambos and mansions, but you're not struggling to work paycheck to paycheck.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. Exactly.
And you can do like, signing autographs and shows like, cons and stuff. Then you get a couple of grand each time you go, right?
Yeah. I got for Fast and the Furious here, Universal execs are not sure they'll make the final Fast and Furious movie unless there's about $50 million in budget cuts. Despite what Vin Diesel has claimed, there's no approved script, no release date, and most of the cast don't have return deals. So is Vin Diesel just riding his own hype?
Or is he advocating for someone to step in and donate some money?
Who's gonna want to see it?
Hey, Vin, call Dwayne. Call Dwayne. He's got money.
His best friend. Call
Dwayne. $7
but then
Studios will come rescue you.
Dwayne, The Rock's gonna want to be the lead in the movie at that, or at least co-lead.
Tessa, do you need a script for a Fast? No, you don't.
Well, they said Vin Diesel.
They haven't had a script in so many movies already.
No, but he did come out. It was like, I think it was like close to last year. He came out to LA and was like, "We're coming back to the streets. We're bringing it back, wheels to the ground." And I'm like, "What do you mean? You can't go backwards. You need to go further. You need to start doing Back to the Future kind of shit now. You've already been to space. You can't go back to wheels to the ground anymore. You're beyond that."
So, is it not gonna like? How do they need money? Did they not make enough money from the previous Fast and Furious? Because if they didn't, why would they keep greenlighting the Fast and Furious movies? Right? Like, they had to make money.
I feel like there might just be too much money being spent. They're probably upwards close to like what the F1 is, and they're like, "No, you can't be there. Can't be there. Bring it back. You're not an F1 car, man. You're not a multi-million-dollar vehicle, okay? Get out of here."
HBO Max has added 95 movies this week.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, the list is too extensive here. I'm not going to get into the list here. But
are there any notable ones?
You put me on the spot here now.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I was actually going to go through the list, but it's not available to us in Canada, the list. I have to VPN this thing to see a list. This is crazy. Yeah, but 95. This is
That's
them.
a lot.
I think this is them pulling this one so they can get that bid and sell it like we talked about. Like, they want to get Paramount and Netflix hot and bothered.
Yeah. I could see. Yeah.
I hope so.
They better have.
Speaking of Superman, it was the #1 movie apparently this year. I don't know, for HBO, and also the #1 TV show is Peacemaker for HBO.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not surprising. I think people were looking forward to Peacemaker season 2.
So take that, Snyderverse.
Yeah. Eat a bag. You know what I mean? Eat a bag.
we have some Snyder haters that have commented in our channel a while back. So please come back in, come into our lives, have a conversation with us. I welcome you.
Yes. Be here in the chat.
All that hate got you what?
Nothing. Zero zilch. It wanted Zack Snyder to come back and do a faithful adaptation of The Dark Knight Rises or Dark Knight Returns, but we know that's not going to happen.
Ain't nobody in Hollywood touching Zack right now. They don't want that nonsense. He's got probably projects that lined up down the road, but right now he's been churning out duds. Like I find it hilarious that nobody in the Snyderverse talks about his latest disaster. That trilogy that he was supposed to do for Netflix.
The one on Netflix you're talking about, right?
Absolute garbage of a trilogy. Did he even do the third movie, or did it get canceled before the third movie?
I think it got canceled. I don't think they did anything.
Absolute garbage.
Yeah,
of a trilogy, and that was supposed to be his pitch to Star Wars. I mean,
it sucks.
We already seen the garbage the Star Wars directors have given. I mean, this would just fall in line with the rest of that filth.
They said your idea is bad, so no. And when they should,
we're gonna go with the Zackalight thing.
You know what? Now that I think about it, Zack Snyder's idea probably was better than what Disney put out.
I think it's the same in line with the same filth that everybody else had. That IP has just been destroyed.
I do want to kind of bring up what Ghost Taff said. Crazy that Demon Slayer made more money than Superman and Fantastic Four. I don't think it's that crazy. I know a lot of people want to put like a little bit of spit and polish on that, but I don't think it's that crazy. Like Demon Slayer definitely has, or just the anime in general has a worldwide reach now, and it's way more popular than what it used to be. I think the reason why Superman didn't do well worldwide is because there's a lot of hate towards America right now with Donald Trump being in favor. That's what I believe. There's a lot of like negativity towards American-made things at the moment, and Demon Slayer just can't do any wrong.
Yeah, Rebel Moon is basically Star Wars, but with weed. When I heard about the story, the plot line, I was like, "This is my reaction to it."
What the hell is that?
Yep. That's fair.
And this is what I thought.
What the hell is that?
The line is intergalactic species are fighting over wheat. They traverse.
Who's starving?
They traverse planets in massive ships. You don't think they figured out how to grow food? Let's explore space without learning how to grow food.
I can see why Disney denied it now, because they're like, yo, we have a galactic empire that can provide for trillions of people. And you're saying we're fighting over food? In what era? In what era are we doing this?
Anyways, enough about him and his nonsense. I wish him well. Don't hate the guy.
I don't either.
I just think he needs to change his ways.
He needs to get back on track.
Not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Daredevil Born Again originally included a bottled episode starring Echo and
starring who?
What? Echo. Do you remember Echo, the one-hit wonder?
Yeah.
This is the plotline. The episode would have shown both characters spending an unusual night together, but not in a romantic way. What, are they going to play chess?
I didn't think there was anything romantic about them.
No, they say they will spend an unusual night together. What does that even mean?
Is she gonna try to sign and he's gonna try to listen to the sign? What's happening? I don't understand.
She's gonna blindfold him.
He's gonna try to speak to her, and she's like, "What are you saying to me? I can't hear you. I can't." Like,
my son, who is deaf, watched Echo, said, "Okay, not bad. The signing was good." I asked him, "Were the signings accurate and stuff?" He's like, "Yeah, it was." Did you like the show? He's like, he was okay, not bad, but he's a good kid, so he never wants to poo on anything. Unlike me, I don't know even if why is my kid. He's super positive kid, right? So I'm so negative all the time.
I don't know why he's my kid. That's crazy.
Takes up for my wife. Very positive. You see me trying to get boring points here. But why is Echo being pushed? The show didn't do well. Nobody cares about this character. I'm sorry. This is the problem Disney always has, is they don't recognize what characters have to be shown and what characters could just go away in the dark.
You know, if they wanted to push a deaf character, there was Makari from the Eternals. She was great.
But
her and Icarus were like the only good things about the movie.
I think when you see characters like this, it's not even just about the ability or disability, whatever you want to call it. It's not even about that. It's just about characters that we focus on. Echo is not a character that people go to the comic book store and pick up a book and read about it. It don't. So you're spending money and time and effort on something that's not going to sell. She should have been just fine as Kingpin's henchman. Should have just been fine. Just leave it at that.
They really do have a problem with pushing like these smaller characters, and it's like they're not doing them any favors. They're not selling their action figures or whatever kind of merch that they want to push. So it's like, why are you doing it?
Tap brings up a good point here. Marvel needs to save whatever they have. Same reason they added Ironheart to Marvel's voice. So here's the thing with Ironheart. Before Ironheart was a thing, I actually liked the character in the comics.
I remember you saying
so much so I even have a figure of her because I liked the character and the story in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Then they brought her in the MCU and made her insufferable. Like I couldn't stand this character. She had an attitude for some reason. Like opening act in when we saw her in Black Panther, she goes up to a college kid and is like extorting money off him about giving him test scores for it. You are in the wrong too. You're stealing test scores or answers.
You're falsifying
and you're selling
tests.
You're selling it. You're a criminal. And she's giving this kid an attitude.
She can literally be banned from universities for doing that.
And they're like glorifying this as if she's such a smart, amazing person. Wakanda needs her, this and that. And it's just like, what?
It's like, why didn't she get a scholarship if she was so smart? What happened to that?
Are way cheaper to maintain. They need to pay half their budget. That's true. But the thing is, they're making TV shows with these smaller characters and losing millions. So whatever they were saving from having an unknown actor character play, they're losing that in budget.
You know, I think they're trying to pull that RDJ magic because when Iron Man came out, they weren't sure how it was going to do, and it absolutely blew up. I think that's what they're trying to chase.
But here's the thing, though. There's a difference between RDJ, not the actor, just the way he was put into place, and then there's a difference with Echo and Ironheart. Is Iron Man is an A-list character. Men who are kids read Iron Man. There is an appetite for Iron Man to be on screen, wherever it is, small screen or big screen, because it draws in a lot of people who read the comic books.
Right.
And this is decades worth of buildup of fan base that will support IPs that have Iron Man in it, right? With Echo and Ironheart, there isn't much of a connection here for decades, especially with Echo. I didn't even know who Echo was.
Never.
And I read comic books for 20 years plus because I just didn't gravitate to an unknown character.
The minor villain,
right? So they don't learn. They time and again, they keep pushing these small characters thinking they're going to get a next big hit or something, but they don't realize that it's very hard to do. And they keep
it's very hard to build up a small person or even a brand new character nowadays.
And that's why we get the member berries laced in every time. Like, for example, Ahsoka.
Member berries.
Right? They throw in Anakin in there because they need something to spark the interest so people can watch it. Acolytes, they got to throw in Darth Malagus or whoever that was at the end. I don't know.
Darth. Oh my God, I'm having.
It's Darth Gutierrez.
Jesus Christ, dude. Plagueis.
Vegas, sorry, yeah. They had to
That's
throw
what it
these
was.
member berries things in there so that you were gonna go watch it. Same with Obi-Wan. Gotta have Darth Vader in there because if you don't, how many people watching Obi-Wan? Not much. And even
Like,
then
what
with
kind of
that,
adventures is he doing? He was a hobokin for most of his life.
yeah. So it's just they did that with Echo. They had to bring Kingpin in there. They wanted to bring Punisher in there. They brought Daredevil into her show. That was a
Just to
trailer.
prop her up.
The trailer was Daredevil.
Just
so
to
that
prop her
you
up.
will go, yeah, just so you will go and watch that episode or that show, right? And it's if that's the way you're gonna do it, you're just gonna keep failing, and they keep doing that. They keep failing and keep failing because they think that's the recipe for success. She-Hulk failed too because they thought if they brought Hulk in and throw Scar at the end, oh, everyone's gonna watch it. It's gonna be awesome. Nope, still sucked.
Yep.
So, anyways, rant over. Do you wanted to talk about? Oh, you already talked about.
I actually do have something.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Let me pull this up here. Where did you go? There we go. Okay. So Rings of Power, they signed
Oh
on for 5
yes.
seasons. Yes.
Do you want me to pull it up?
I
you
got
have
you.
the link?
I got
You
it.
got
I
the
got
link?
it.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, I got it.
okay. There we are.
Yes.
Look at these beauties right
There's
here.
talks of it possibly being, will we give it the X? And it's like, how much would they owe the Tolkien estate if it cancels the Rings of Power before seasons 5? Now, this is from Screen Rant. They ended up deducing, that Rings of Power has not been doing well. They have not been getting the reception that they needed. And they're aware of this. And I think they're kind of stuck as to what to do at this point. Viewership's been falling. It's not meeting what their expectations are. So it seems like there's little talks of what happens if we cancel. And if they were to cancel, there's a kill fee of like 20 million per season. And what are we on now? Like season 3 coming up?
How many seasons are they entitled to do?
They've signed on for 5 at this point.
So they got 3 seasons to go.
Yeah. They've
So
signed
they
on
would
for
pay
5.
60 million
60 million
in dead money.
Yeah. Now for
that's a
Amazon,
piss in the
probably
bucket
not a big
piss
deal.
it's a piss in the bucket for him, but it's
But
a pride thing.
It is. It that would be considered a failure on their part
Yeah, of course.
for
Yeah.
a very loved franchise. Sorry, I think
No,
I cut you.
they made Sauron. Taz says more Rings of Power. Why they made Sauron as the sympathetic bag? No, not sympathetic. They made him a thirst trap.
Mm-hmm. They did.
He's a hottie. He's a baddie.
They did. And on top of that, there's now like things kind of floating around. I don't know if you've seen this, but there's like little media outlets that are trying to say that Sauron and Saruman are brothers in like this biblical sense because they were made by the same creator. And I'm just like, if we're trying to compare like this to the Bible of like Michael and Lucifer being brothers, it's not going there, man. You can say by proxy, yeah, they are, but why are you trying to make ties where things aren't tied?
I mean, Tolkien did have it very close to the biblical.
He did.
He had referenced that it's based on his views and his religious background, the story he wanted to tell, right? Good and bad, redemption, all of that stuff, corruption. But nowhere in this show does anything make sense.
No.
It's all over the place. The writing's god awful. Characters are just terrible to watch. It takes,
and they're making things up about.
I was just going to say that there's a lot of it element is nowhere near Tolkien's writing.
No.
And we've broken down episode after episode of this filth.
Yep. We had to.
We were
had
forced
to
to
I
watch
don't think
this.
anybody else was going to, man.
We forced each other to watch this. Never mind. Because we wanted to be honest with our opinions.
Yeah. And that's how we met Ghost.
Yeah, Taz, like, hold my beer. I got a lot to say. Amazon Prime costs went up after Rings of Power bombed, so we are paying for this failure. Yeah, we're paying for this failure. Yeah, I guess we are paying for this failure. Yeah. Man, I was so excited for this show when I heard it was going to drop. I'm like, finally, some Lord of the Rings content. And then I saw the trailer and I'm like, what the heck
Not
is
just
this?
content, but like the beginnings of how we get to Lord of the Rings, you know? And it became a total shit show. Became just like utter shit show. Just garbage. Like shitting on Tolkien's work almost.
Yeah. We had grown-ass men crying.
Galadriel fighting hand-to-hand combat, which she never ever was portrayed doing.
She was wielding that sword like a seasoned vet for no reason.
Yeah.
She was
She
wielding
coulda
like
gave
she's
Xena
been in
Warrior
wars.
Princess a run for her money.
I'd rather watch
Damn.
Willow again and watch another season. And you know what? Cowabunga dude is one of these positive people that I love. He doesn't really go hard like we do in terms of, I wouldn't say hate, but be negative towards something.
Right.
And for him to say that, that means, like, I know he's joking, but it just tells you that even some of the most positive audiences out there who are willing to forgive things still can't with this show.
Nope. This is gonna bear a bad mark, I think. It's gonna be forgotten. It's gonna be forgotten. The minute they stop, it's gonna be for like 2 years down the road. People won't
It's
be
like
talking
Willow.
about
He
Rings of
just
Power.
said, like Willow. Does
Yeah.
anybody, Disney removed it out of their categories, their library.
Which is, they didn't even leave the classic cult movie up. They took that out too, which is
All right.
crazy.
Everything gone. See you later. Do you know how
Sad.
detrimental that is for an actor career-wise?
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine that? You go for a next audition. What's your last show you did? Willow? Oh, you mean the show that's been completely removed from Disney Plus? All right, next.
Yeah. It's like I wouldn't even put that on there anymore. Not on
Oh,
my
man.
resume. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this doesn't bode well for Rings of Power though. Like if they're thinking about canceling it,
I don't think they should think about canceling. They should just cancel it.
it would be cheaper for them to do so than continue making the seasons. It would.
If I am Jeff Bezos, I would pull the plug on this.
Like even right here, it says that to purchase the rights, it cost them like $250. The first installment cost them $465 million. That's not including marketing costs. Like at this point, do you just cut your losses?
Yeah. If I'm Amazon, I'm out. Pull it. Jeff Bezos doesn't care about being embarrassed. Who
Jeff
cares?
Bezos isn't even in charge of it anymore. So whoever's doing it,
Well, he was never in charge. The person who was in charge, she got fired, by the way.
Right.
She got fired because she was super woke and trying to be feministic in everything they would do. They screwed up the what's it called, the Wheel of Time. They absolutely destroyed that show.
I know you're so mad about that.
Oh man, what a first season had potential and then just went to shiz. Within like 3-4 episodes, it went to garbage in the first season.
Yeah,
like it was completely trash. They changed storyline, absolutely ruined that show. So yeah,
if you ever want to get Elvin riled up, just talk about the Wheel of Time, dude.
I'll throw a wheel at somebody. But yeah, no, I think they just cut your losses here. Pay the $60 million, whatever it is. Get the hell out. Let HBO go back into the Tolkien family and buy their rights, and maybe do something with it. HBO is going to do, I think, Gollum, right?
Yes. So the Gollum movie is being made. This the Hunt for Gollum or the Search for Gollum, whatever it's called. Viggo Mortensen is coming back. He's aged.
No way, really?
Yep. He is now the age that Ian McKellen was when they did Lord of the Rings.
So where's the timeline for this? Is it before the Rings, Lord of the Rings?
So okay, you remember in the Fellowship of the Ring when Gandalf was in Bilbo's home talking to Frodo and stuff about, I need to go do more research, and he takes off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in between then and Frodo, him coming back and Frodo leaving. So
okay,
yeah, the things that they don't mention in this movie, like Gandalf taking off to go do this research about the ring, is like months. It's months. It's not days. It's months of research he's doing. Possibly years, if I'm not Like Ghost Tab, you could correct me if I'm wrong on that, but like it's a very significant amount of time. So at that point, they're also looking for Golem because he had that ring. So they're trying to figure out what's with it. Yeah. And Orlando Bloom's coming back. Viggo Mortensen's coming back. And I think that's really about it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to see the band back together. That'd be fun.
It would be fun. It would be, but they're also getting older. The de-aging technology can only do so much. Body doubles are going to be a thing for sure in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it. Our topic of the evening. Marvel is pulling the plug. Or has already pulled the plug.
On what?
Marvel will be pulled from Disney's 2027 calendar. So this is Entertainment Weekly, but it's been circulating from Hollywood Reporters as well. So there was a movie slated for July 23rd, I believe, in 2027, as it was blocked off as a Marvel movie that was supposed to drop that date. It's in between the two big movies that they're doing, Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Okay.
So that slate has been now plucked away. They removed it. They canceled it. They put in the new Simpsons movie.
Interesting. Did they say why they pulled it?
So there are speculations that it could be a canceled project. For example, like when we had the Avengers 2 big movies, in the between that we had Spider-Man in there, right?
Right.
I believe it was Spider-Man. Was it Spider-Man? I think it was.
I think so. Yeah.
So the speculation was it's supposed to be maybe another movie of Spider-Man or some sort. People thinking it could have been a Thor movie. There's so many speculations of what movie could have been in that spot and taken out. But there's also talk about a possible third movie in this and making into a trilogy
for the Avengers.
Yeah, they're saying there's so much being filmed with the Russo brothers that the content is so much. They're thinking of making an extension to Doomsday.
Interesting.
So
okay.
the
So like
spot
a
has
part
been
1,
taken.
part 2?
Well, part 1, part 2, part 3, because Secret will be the third one, right?
Right.
So there's rumors going on that there's so much content that they don't care if this spot gets taken because they might insert and push Secret Wars out another year and insert this one as the second movie, if it is, because they're like I said, there's so much content that they filmed. They're looking at it maybe being a trilogy rather than just being two movies.
Interesting.
And this was removed, like it was quietly removed. Disney didn't say anything. It was actually people finding out themselves when they're like, hey, wait a minute, why is The Simpsons on this date? Wasn't there supposed to be a Marvel movie that date? And then they realized, oh, Disney actually just took it off the list without telling anybody, not even
It
a
makes
journalist.
me wonder. Sorry, it makes me wonder if it's a part of that restructuring that they're doing, where like they said that they only are putting out movies that will make sense and have a tie-in to a broader vision down the road. And maybe this movie that they took away did not tie in with anything that they were doing, and they were like, scrap it.
Yeah, for me, I just look at them like, okay, they've done this in the past before where they've moved around dates or plucked out dates to fit into their narrative of what they're planning on. This is phase 6 we're at, right? We're going to be at phase 6. Can't believe that. We're at phase 6. I don't even know what happened to phase 4 and 5. Nobody cares. Actually,
let's forget about it.
Maybe 3, 4, and 5. Well, I mean, 4 and 5 just went out like a whimper. Nobody even knew what's going on. There was no build up, nothing, because Kang was in there, right? And then now it's not there. They built this whole thing around Kang and it's gone. Waste of money, waste of time. Miss Minutes is bored out of her mind. Maybe it was a spot where they were supposed to have like another, maybe an X-Men movie supposed to be in there.
That would be insane if they canceled an X-Men movie, though. Like I thought that was the whole push, was we were gonna start seeing mutants now.
If it's an X-Men movie that got canceled, I'm pretty pissed. I'm starving for
Unless
an
it was
X-Men movie.
bad and they were like, yeah, we ain't putting this out there, then okay, you know what? Sure, go for it. Cancel it and try to make it better down the road.
I have a feeling, personally, I think it was a Thor movie that got pulled.
Think so.
Because Hemsworth said that this is it. Like, he wants to end his Thor character after Secret Wars. Like, he's done.
Oh, interesting. I thought he was on board to play more as long as they did like better scripts.
You just said the word better scripts and I didn't laugh.
That's what I mean. Just because I think he was like the youngest out of that group of Avengers cast, if I'm not mistaken. Him and Anthony Mackie are about the same age, I think.
You could also say that this could be also a movie after Secret Wars as well. Maybe they push Secret Wars a little bit earlier and then throw this movie afterwards.
Whatever that movie is going to be. Yeah. To kind of carry on.
Because, they screwed up the Black Widow thing where they had it after all the events.
Oh,
like, well, we know she's dead because we watched the Avengers movie, second movie.
Yeah. It was like, what was the point of that movie? Well, now we know the point of that movie was to push Florence Poe's character.
Yeah, you had it right the first time.
Poe?
Florence Poe.
And the Red Guardian coming in more, which is David Harbour's character.
By the way, they're gonna be all over this Avengers movie. You know that, right?
Oh, of course.
I cannot get behind this team.
Bunch of regular humans trying to fight super powered villains that have cosmic abilities. Yeah. So great.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the characters as street level fighters.
Yeah.
You put them in like Hell's Kitchen with Daredevil, I'm having a good time.
Yeah, if they're fighting like Baron Zemo, Red Skull,
have at it.
The Sinister Six at some point because they got two
gangsters
crazy...
and mafias.
Yeah, right? Man. Like,
I
that shit would be cool to see. That would make sense to me. But then going up against beings of cosmic power and like basically gods, you ain't doing shit. Stop
Silver
it.
Surfer with boobs. Yeah, you have no chance.
You're gonna die. You get vaporized, bro. Like shit.
I don't think it was another Spider-Man movie. I don't think so.
No. They're working on that right now. That's not. I don't think so. Unless it was another Deadpool movie.
They do have 4 untitled theatrical release dates set in 2028: February 18th, May 5th, November 10th, and December 15th. These are 4 movies in 2028. I thought they were done doing more than 2 movies a year.
Well, I thought did they not say 2 to 3 movies a year is all that they were going to do?
Yeah, now in 2028 they're going to go back to 4.
They're getting ahead of themselves again, huh?
One of them could be the Spider-Verse, but that's a Sony movie. That's not an MCU movie. So
that's true. Yeah, that is very true. Miles is coming out in 2027.
Yeah. So 4 movies titled. I have a feeling that 2 of these are X-Men movies.
You think so?
I think February 18th and then, I think May 5th is an X-Men movie if I had to guess. And then December 15th will be another X-Men movie.
That'd be cool. Although I can also see them pivot and try to make the Inhumans a thing again.
Oh God, please don't. I think it's too much. 4 movies? I think it's too much. You're gonna have a TV show in there probably in some place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they more than likely will.
Yeah. It's too much.
They'll probably try to do a boys thing where they introduce the X-Men and then they're gonna do Charles Xavier School of Higher Learning for the Talentedly Gifted as like a TV series.
They're still gonna go ahead with Vision Quest, played by Paul Bettany. I like Paul Bettany.
Still in the works? Holy damn!
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's like, does anybody even remember Vision anymore?
Yeah, it's been too long. You sat on him for way too long. They should have done right after WandaVision. They should have done Vision Quest.
Oh, he should have been somewhere in some movie.
Yeah, the fact that he wasn't featured at all anywhere. Like, what are you doing with these characters, man?
It feels like decades when Thanos ripped the jewel off his forehead.
Yep.
It just feels so long ago. And he was such an interesting character then, because I remember that moment where he picks up Mjolnir and just gives it to Thor.
There you
There you
go.
go. And Thor's like, yeah, works for me. It was such a cool time to have that character, and then it's just all been wasted. There's nothing that's going to interest anybody about it. Half the people are going to even remember what happened with this character back then.
You know why he was also interesting? Because it was coming on the cusp of like AI becoming a thing.
Yeah,
You know?
that's
Even in the real world,
Ultron
like,
too, right? Ultron,
Yeah.
and then his connection with Ultron.
Yep. Even in the real world, because people were teetering on like, oh, we're going to be doing stuff with AI, blah, blah, blah. And then this movie comes out where AI becomes now a full life being. He was very on point with the times. And people were interested in him. Now it's just like, well, AI is everywhere, so it doesn't really matter. It's not
Cass
that.
says, maybe it was when the Blade movie supposed to be postponed. So yeah, that could be it. Also, it could have been Kit Harington's character, the Black Knight, right?
Holy crap! I almost forgot about that.
I was so excited about the Ebony Blade and all that stuff, and then it's just like poof.
Really? Oh, interesting.
It was poof, gone.
I didn't know anything about the Black Knight. I'm like, why are they doing another like small character?
That character's a cool character, man. If you do more research, it's a very cool character. It goes back in time as well.
Oh, right? Okay.
It's the King Arthur mythos. It's connected to that.
Interesting.
Right? And they showed a little glimpse of it in Eternals, and then all gone. I was like, oh man, you had something cool here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, nah, we're gonna go with stupid things like Echo and Born Again, Daredevil, which flopped. I didn't even finish watching that. I couldn't.
I don't blame you.
I gave up after like 3 episodes. I'm like, I can't. This show sucks.
It's completely fair.
They ruined everything that Netflix built in that character.
That's what Disney's good at.
They try to connect Miss Marvel into Daredevil by having the dad in there. Spoilers for anybody.
No way.
Yeah. The dad was in one of the banks as a clerk and is talking about his daughter.
Oh
like,
boy.
Oh, okay. I want to hear this in Daredevil. How are they connected? Oh, because they're all from New York. Well, 90% of Marvel superheroes are from New York.
That is another crazy thing, that New York is the focal point of all these damn heroes
in the world and the worst city in the world.
Yeah,
all the good guys and the bad guys all reside in one of the boroughs.
I would want to move out of New York after all that. Like, I'd be sick of it. My building got destroyed. Got to rebuild everything back up. Insurance claims.
Miss Marvel bit in Daredevil. It is super cringe. Who are you catering to here? They're two opposite demographics that watch the show. People who watch Miss Marvel are young teens or kids that love that character. And you know what? That's awesome for them.
Yeah.
Everybody needs something to watch, right?
Absolutely.
But to mix it with Daredevil, where you have Kingpin, who's a corrupt politician, Daredevil who's violently trying to get through life, beating up people and then talking about it, and then there's the whole aspect of Christianity in there, how Daredevil, obviously Daredevil, right? You're trying to mix that with the laughter and funny and comical character like Miss Marvel. It makes no sense.
And a normal upbringing of Miss Marvel.
Yeah, makes no sense. And that's they're trying to get you to be interested in these lesser known characters by doing the member berries, by bringing in characters of bigger status. Member?
I remember them.
It's from South Park. Member?
They were good. They were good.
But going back to this, right? The project that's been removed, whatever. You know what? Remove it. That's fine. But don't insert another movie into this thing and water it down. Having 4 movies in 2020, I think, is way too much. They're probably going to get rid of one of them. I hope they get rid of one of them because it's way too much. I just want to see Doomsday done properly. If you want to split Doomsday into 2 movies, I'm okay with that because there's so much to unpack in this movie. Just the little tease of how many people are in this movie. How are you going to give all these people the attention that they deserve? You have Thor, Iron Man, Captain America. You have the Hulk, you have Spider-Man, you have Doctor Strange, you have Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, Fantastic Four. You have probably introduction of X-Men. It's just so much to put into one movie. And my thought about this is they're gonna make another movie
They would,
between or after Secret Wars. There's got to be a third installment.
yeah, they would have to, man. I mean, you look at how they did Infinity War and Endgame. They featured a decent amount in the first half, a decent amount in the second half, and then everybody at the very end. Like and they had to leave some pivotal people out. You know, everybody played their part.
Doom is such a high profile character, one of the upper echelon characters in Marvel. You can't just do a 5-minute take on this dude.
Mm-hmm.
Latveria needs to be flushed out.
Yeah.
Okay, what's his purposes? What universe is he from? Right? How is he come to know all these characters? What he needs to do? Because he probably has to go and bring something in, or like Doctor Strange is supposed to be one of his lackeys. In this movie. How are you convincing Doctor Strange to be one of your henchmen? What are you doing? Like, there's so much elements to here, right?
Now that we're bringing this up, this is what bugged me about the Fantastic Four. There was no mention of Victor Von Doom.
There was an Easter egg.
Was there?
During remember the UN meeting? The desk was empty. It said Latveria.
Oh yes, of Latveria.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was it.
Yeah, but other than that, there was no mention of Victor Von anywhere.
No. So which makes me wonder is why did he not get involved when the stuff was going down? The entire planet is about to die.
Or does he even exist in that Fantastic Four's universe?
Did he leave? Did he leave that universe and went somewhere else? That has to be explained. See that right there is
major plot hole.
Yeah, that's like 10-15 minutes you have to explain that.
Because at the end credit scene, they walked in on him looking at
she walked in, yeah.
Yeah. It's invisible. Like, okay, so if you know who he is, you'd have a bigger reaction. If you didn't know who he is, you'd be like, what the hell is this? Who are you? So there is major plot hole in their universe about Victor Von Doom.
The movie is supposed to be about 3 hours long.
Oh.
But even then, I'm hearing that it's still enough to flush out all the content. There's just so much to unpack.
Ew. Interesting.
If this was the era of Blu-rays, I mean, I know people still buy Blu-rays, but it's not that much.
Cuts. Yeah,
there would be a bajillion. You would have like a whole Blu-ray just for extended stuff.
Okay,
that's how much content has been recorded and put together, and they're still doing reshoots and editing. Still, another year of this. So there's more stuff they're going to add to this, and which I'm just thinking, like, why not just make another movie? Don't rush me into this thing, especially when you have such a sweet, tantalizing villain like Dr. Doom. Like I'm so because he's my guy.
Tantalizing villain.
He's my guy. I'm gonna walk into that movie theater with the green hoodie. That's what I'm doing.
Gotta have a cape, a cloak.
I'll pull a bed sheet out of here somewhere.
Pull a bed sheet.
But you gotta do it right, man. I want to believe in Russo's because they have had a good track record.
They do, yeah. But sometimes I think there are things that are too big that they just can't.
Russo bros, if you gotta do another movie, squeeze it out. It's all good.
They should.
Fart it out.
But Disney's it all depends on Disney's contract with them, right? If that's what they want.
Oh, you know what they did is they slid a blank check in front of them and said, "Please save us. Go get your boy Robert Downey Jr. and save us. We are sinking fast." That's what they did. They didn't want to come back. They said they were done with Marvel.
But if they had to pull
Robert Downey Jr. and the Russo brothers, all three of them said they were done with Marvel, and they're all back. Why?
Hold on. The Russo brothers said that they were done with Marvel for now until they have a story that they could tell. Like,
let me translate that for you. Until you send us a blank check, we will come back then. Because that's what Robert Downey Jr. just said too, right? I'm done with Marvel. And then now he's back. Well, why is he back? Is he back because of the love of the films that he did? No. He came back because they're like, okay, look.
Well, they all kind of said that, though.
They said, even put as many zeros you want on this check that we could possibly pay you, and then we would love to have you back. And he's like, done. Pay me $90 million.
Yeah,
I'm in.
that's fair. Well, I mean, Chris Evans even said like if they wanted him to come back to do Captain America, it would have to be a meaningful story, which
And
could
he's
translate
back.
into bet more money, right?
What's Evans doing these days?
Getting jacked. he's getting
What Knives Out is making him that cash?
It ain't making him that cash. Ever since he left Marvel and tried to do his own things, like he's had good movies. They just weren't successful box office hits.
Nobody pays him like Marvel.
No.
And he's back too.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
If you haven't seen any of his recent photos, the dude is like getting jacked up to do something, and people are like, clearly it's a Captain America role or Captain Hydra role.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
What's Benedict doing?
Nothing. He's chilling.
Yeah.
I think he's doing those weird, like small role movies
maybe
that don't get a lot of traction.
What's Captain Marvel doing? Nobody cares. Who cares? Move on.
Yep. I mean, there's rumors that they're recasting her.
I hope so, because she's an important character in the MCU lore, because she's been introduced as this OP'd, next gen warrior for them, and all of a sudden she's just completely written off. That'd be pretty odd, especially when you need all the help you can get.
I really hope the Rogue thing becomes true.
Oh, you like that, huh?
I really want that to be a thing, because that would be the best way for Brie Larson just to walk out of Marvel forever.
Yeah.
And her not wanting to be a part of it anymore, just her being like, kill my character off, take me out with Rogue.
Nothing would give me great satisfaction to see her suffer as an actor.
Jesus Christ.
in the movie, not in life. Okay, let's make that clear. Like her,
start with that first.
Her in agony and pain, and the character gets whittled away. It would be amazing. It would be amazing.
Should have started with in the movies.
Should have started with that. Maybe not. I just can't stand her because she doesn't care either, right?
I'm gonna clip that out of context.
If they want me, if they want me,
clip that out of context and be like, "Did you see what he said about her?"
Bring on the hate. There's all 5 of you that you love her. Go ahead. Bring on the hate. Yes. Oh man, but I think third movie would make sense, and we'll see, because I would like to have more content that makes it interesting, makes the story better.
Yeah, and there's just too much going on.
It's
too
huge.
much going on to do it in 2 movies.
It's like taking both of the old Avengers movies and putting into one movie. That's how much content's going to happen.
Can you imagine if they just did Infinity War Endgame in one movie?
You'd be there forever.
Not just for, I think you'd be thoroughly disappointed with it.
You'd be too tired and exhausted.
They would need to go back to bringing back intermissions. Intermissions in movies.
You'd have to bring like 2 intermissions in for me.
Yeah.
Because I pee like every hour and a half.
Yeah, you do.
I'm an old man. Gonna have to bring my catheter.
Tape it to the side of your leg.
Yeah. What's that noise? Why is it so warm in here?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that is my prediction. Is there's a third movie being secretly put together, and they're probably talking to Kevin, saying, okay, can we viably do a third movie here? What's the budget? And once that is sort of finalized, they're gonna quickly fast forward this, including, because they have to edit this movie, right? So if there is a talk of a third movie being made, they have to edit it that way. If they're like, no, we don't have enough budget, you're gonna have to make do, then you're gonna see a whole bunch of things get chopped on the ground floor.
See, Ghost Staff brings up a good point. Even Thanos was introduced in other movies like Guardians and Original Avengers. Yeah, like they need to start putting Doom in their other movies now.
What other movie?
Like, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but there needs to be sprinkles of Doom's influence throughout their movies to get to that Avengers point. Otherwise,
you have nothing else. You only have in Fantastic Four. That's it.
That's the crazy thing. So we see this dude in Fantastic Four. we're gonna wait like 3 years for this other movie to drop called Avengers Doomsday, and this dude just shows up and like, I'm God King now, like Ben. Like, who the hell are you? How do you just introduce a character? Like,
Isn't the movie coming out next year?
Isn't it 2026?
Yeah. Isn't it?
They're screwed.
Yeah,
I don't know how they're gonna do that.
Spider-Man is the only one coming out in 2026, 31st. And then they have Doomsday. That's it. Those are the two movies.
We've only seen Doomsday once.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready for disappointment, man.
I've been ready for a while. I've been seasoned by Disney for disappointment. I've been cushioned by Disney.
Oh my God.
Sweet child of mine.
Oh shit.
So that is your Marvel news about a third movie. Make sure to hit and like, subscribe, all those cool things. We appreciate all of you guys that do. Is that it for today?
No,
there isn't. Oh,
we have my dreaded top 5. I shouldn't have said anything, but you know, we told the people that this.
I wasn't gonna go anywhere until you said it.
Yeah, I was really trying to
waiting for
this.
you to pull it in.
I was really trying to avoid this, you guys.
Every show we do a top 5, and I did an audible because Sheldon was mean and did an audible to me right away. So I gave Sheldon what he wanted. A top 5. Who? Sheldon?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Top 5 Jared Leto movies. Go ahead. Take it away, Sheldon.
Oh, God. Okay. I tried, man. I really did try to watch some of these movies. I couldn't do it. They were like 15 minutes in. I turned a lot of them off. There was like it. Okay. You know what? We'll just get into it. I'm not going to explain myself.
Like Jared Leto.
Oh my God.
Leto go.
Okay.
Right,
starting at number 5. It was pretty prolific for what it was, I guess. This dude, we have chapter 27. Jared Leto playing the fat man stalker that finished off John Lennon. Okay, I'll give him props for gaining the weight.
Yeah, you can't recognize him at all.
Yeah, no, he looks like a completely different dude. So I'll give him props to that. Like, I will give him the props of when he takes a role, he does try to portray like the image of said character that they want to portray. So I'll give him that.
Okay.
But I don't know if he's stuck in perpetual hell of just like bad writing. I just don't think he's that great at what he does. And chapter 27 was like, He needs to get a new agent or something. It doesn't work. So that's number 5. Okay. I'm gonna try to blast through this because I hope so. It's not a great list. It's
definitely not.
It's so bad. Okay. Number 4. Number 4, we have Morbius.
It's Morbid time.
The better, worst things he's done.
It's Morbid time.
Oh my God. To get like a morpher with a customized power coin.
If you want one, I'll get one for you.
I don't want it. Please. You're wasting your money.
Am I?
Yes. I don't know what else there is to say. I'd say the movie kind of spoke for
number
itself.
3 it is.
You know? So
the
fact that they brought it back to theaters because the fans requested it is insane. Did they think it was going to do any better? I don't know.
No,
the second time around.
They just wanted to waste the movie theaters' money.
Oh my God. It was so bad. It was so bad. Okay, number 3. Oh God,
Costas,
number
please tell me you
3.
saw the end credits. I didn't even see the movie.
No, I didn't stay for the end credits. I was like, not necessary. Don't need to watch it. Now, this one I watched it a little younger for other reasons. But Requiem for a Dream wasn't because of Jared Leto.
Oh my God.
Oh,
This is number 3. Number 3 on the list.
This is
Okay.
number 3, the infamous ass to ass.
I don't want to know.
Have you not watched this movie?
No, I don't want to watch this movie.
It's a total drug-filled thing, dude. Go watch it. It's insane. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2.
We just lost all of our audience pretty much.
Number 2. He didn't lead this movie, but his cast of supporting actors carried him. Blade Runner 2049.
I forgot he was in that one.
Yeah, he was like the bad guy in that one.
Yeah.
And he did well because
That's how bad it was. I forgot he was in it.
Yeah, exactly. Not a great movie.
He's not even titled. It's Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford. Not even him. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my God. And then my number 1, again, another one where he was supported, but the movie itself was fantastic. All right. It was super amazing. The Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah, I have to agree. Yeah. Even if you hate the guy, this movie was really good.
Yeah. He did very well with Matthew McConaughey. I think Matthew McConaughey made him elevate him.
Yeah.
I think that's wholeheartedly what I believe.
They worked really well together. It was a good tandem.
And this was probably his best work he's ever done.
Yeah. And probably
that's saying a lot coming from me.
I don't think he'll top this, to be honest with you. Tron ain't topping it.
Nah. I thought Tron was already out, so I was gonna go watch it so it could be on this list, but it wasn't, so I can't. I think it comes out next week.
We're never doing a Leto list again, probably.
No. This was terrible. I'm sorry. I'm never doing this to you again, Elvin. This hurt my
You
soul.
started this. Remember this.
I did.
I was nice to you always.
I know. I'm aware.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Oh my God.
This movie also messed with. Yeah, it did actually. Yeah,
It did. He was not the same after that.
Yeah. That's why he keeps beating his heart. Is it still working?
Oh shit.
Oh
Goodness.
Oh, we're not here next week, but I do want to do a top 5. If you don't want to call the audible,
I'm not calling an audible right now. No, I haven't thought of one
you
yet.
still have till the end of the month.
Yeah.
But we won't be here next week. I'm out of town, unfortunately, but I will have a top 5. We'll do two top 5s. How about you do one and I'll do one
in one episode?
Yeah, why not? Because we're missing next week, right? So we'll do back-to-back top 5s.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
You pick something and I'll pick something, and then we'll do it. Just because we're not doing a show next week.
I think Ghost enjoys our shitty top 5 moments.
Don't worry, there'll be plenty of that.
Somewhere down the road we'll have more.
Remember, we get to do one each per month. It's gonna be all hands out towards the end of October.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get one. I already used
mine for October anyway. Yeah. It's all because it's horror film themed. It's
There
Halloween.
you
I'll have a top 5 horror. My top 5 horror.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. That's it for today. We will be back in 2 weeks' time. We will not be here next week, unfortunately, but we will do 2 top 5s to make up for it. Hope you guys have a good week, good weekend. And for people in Canada, happy Thanksgiving for you guys next week. Sheldon, I'll see you in a couple of weeks, and we'll get back at it. So thanks for joining us today. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, all those cool things. And we'll see you guys down the road.